I am praying with intentions from my heart. At sunrise, as the first light spreads quietly across the earth, I walk with you, Jesus, feeling your presence beside me like a steady breath. You look upon my plans, spoken and unspoken, and you bless them with clarity rather than haste. Where my thoughts feel scattered, you gently gather them, reminding me that every intention placed before you is seen, weighed, and refined. I offer you my goals not as demands, but as seeds, trusting that you know the right soil, the right season, and the right pace for each one to grow. This is the time for me to grow, but the growth feels difficult and unsafe at the moment. I pray for your words of abundance which relax my soul and give it a safe space for everything. In this sacred morning stillness, you place your hand over my future and teach me that planning with you is an act of surrender, not control. You cleanse my motives the way Psalm 51 speaks of a heart washed and made new, removing pride, fear, and impatience from the blueprint of my life. Let every plan be purified, not driven by comparison or urgency, but by obedience and purpose. May what I build today reflect a heart restored, steady, and aligned with your wisdom. As the sun rises higher, you remind me that blessed plans are not rushed plans. You teach me to honor preparation, to respect process, and to trust that faith-filled effort is never wasted. Renew my mind so I do not despise small beginnings or quiet progress. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me, so that what I plan is anchored in truth, integrity, and long-term faithfulness. Walking beside you, I feel my resolve being strengthened, not by loud motivation, but by quiet conviction. When my energy fades or doubt whispers, you remain constant, reminding me that perseverance is born from trust, not pressure. You breathe courage into my weary places, restoring my inner strength the way Psalm 51 speaks of restoring joy and steadiness within the soul. I learn that resilience with you is not about pushing harder, but about standing firmer. You teach me that resolve is built in daily obedience, not dramatic moments. Each step I take with you reinforces discipline in my thoughts, consistency in my actions, and humility in my progress. When I am tempted to quit, you remind me that endurance is holy work. Renew my spirit so I do not grow restless with slow results, and anchor my strength in your presence rather than outcomes. As the morning unfolds, you train my heart to remain steady even when results are unseen. You restore in me a willingness to keep showing up, to keep trusting, and to keep moving forward with patience. Let my resolve be rooted in a renewed heart, cleansed of fear and strengthened by faith. May I walk forward today not driven by urgency, but grounded in the quiet confidence that you are shaping me through every step. With each step beside you, my heart is aligned with purposeful hard work, not striving, but stewardship. You teach me that diligence is an act of worship when done with the right spirit. You cleanse my heart from laziness on one side and burnout on the other, restoring balance and intention within me. According to Psalm 51, you delight in truth in the inward being, so shape my work ethic from the inside out. You guide my hands to work faithfully even when no one applauds and no immediate reward appears. You remind me that meaningful effort compounds over time and that consistency honors you more than intensity. Renew my heart so my labor is not fueled by anxiety, but by trust. Let my daily work become a reflection of a restored spirit, disciplined yet gentle, focused, yet patient. As this prayer closes and the sun fully rises, I commit to walking this path with discipline in my habits, patience in my expectations, and trust in your process. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and sustain a willing spirit within me as I work, wait, and grow. I choose to honor the journey, knowing you walk beside me, shaping my plans, strengthening my resolve, and aligning my heart for steady, faithful progress. As the day continues to unfold, you invite me deeper into the rhythm of faithful living, where progress is measured not by speed, but by alignment. Walking with you teaches me that discipline is not punishment, but devotion repeated daily. You gently correct my tendency to rush ahead, reminding me that what is built with you cannot be hurried without losing its foundation. Restore within me a heart that values consistency over convenience and effort over instant reward. You show me that patience is not passive waiting, but active trust expressed through steady action. When frustration rises and I question the pace of my growth, you draw my attention back to the work of renewal spoken of in Psalm 51. You cleanse my inner resistance, soften my impatience, and replace it with endurance. Let my heart remain teachable, willing to learn through repetition, delay, and refinement. In your presence, I begin to understand that trusting the process is trusting you. Each unseen step, each quiet morning of effort, and each disciplined choice becomes an offering laid before you. Renew my spirit so I do not abandon the path simply because the destination feels distant. May my faith deepen in the waiting, knowing that you are shaping both the outcome and the one who is walking toward it. As I move forward, you remind me that growth often feels ordinary while it is happening. You steady my thoughts when I am tempted to compare my journey with others, gently cleansing my heart of envy and self-doubt. Create within me a clean heart, free from distraction, so I may remain focused on the work you have entrusted to me. Let my eyes stay forward, my hands faithful, and my spirit anchored in your truth. You teach me that obedience in small things prepares me for greater responsibility. Each disciplined choice strengthens my character, even when no visible change appears. Restore to me the joy of commitment, so my efforts do not feel heavy or forced. May my work flow from a renewed spirit, grounded in humility and sustained by grace. As the hours pass, I sense you reinforcing my trust in steady faithfulness. You remind me that nothing done with integrity is ever overlooked. According to the promise of renewal in Psalm 51, you uphold me with a willing spirit, teaching me to remain faithful not only in moments of clarity, but also in seasons of uncertainty. With you beside me, I learn to embrace process over pressure. You quiet my anxious thoughts and realign my focus toward what truly matters. Discipline becomes my daily agreement with purpose, patience my shield against discouragement, and trust my constant companion. Renew my heart continually, so I do not drift into distraction or despair. As this walk continues, I choose to stay present in the work before me. I release the need for immediate validation and surrender my timeline into your hands. Create in me a heart that is steadfast, resilient, and grounded, so I may honor each stage of growth without resistance. I close this extension of prayer with a settled spirit and a strengthened mind. I commit to walking forward with calm diligence, trusting that every step taken with you is shaping something eternal. Sustain me with discipline, Anchor me in patience, and deepen my trust in the process you have ordained. Knowing you remain beside me from sunrise onward, as we keep walking, Jesus, I smile a little, because you make this journey lighter than I expected. You remind me that purpose does not have to feel heavy to be holy. Even at sunrise, when my plans feel serious and my to-do list feels long, you nudge my heart to breathe, to enjoy the walk, to remember that you are not standing over me with a stopwatch. You are beside me, amused by my overthinking, patient with my learning curve, and fully invested in every step I take. You laugh gently with me when I promise to be disciplined forever and then struggle by mid-morning. You do not shame me for being human. Instead, you teach me how grace and discipline can walk together. You clean my heart the way Psalm 51 describes, not with harshness, but with kindness, washing away perfectionism, guilt, and the fear of messing up. You remind me that renewal is not a one-time event, but a daily reset I am allowed to return to again and again. As the sun climbs higher, you remind me that purposeful hard work can still have joy in it. You show me that patience does not mean boredom and discipline does not mean dullness. Even the process has room for laughter, learning, and lightness. Restore to me the joy of effort, so I do not drag myself through the day, but walk it with intention and ease, trusting that you are enjoying this journey with me. When I get impatient and start asking, "Is this working yet?" you gently redirect my eyes back to today. You remind me that trust grows when I stop peeking at the finish line every 5 minutes. You renew my heart so I can stay present, focused, and faithful without turning the process into pressure. With you beside me, I learn that steady progress is already a victory. You tease my tendency to rush outcomes while skipping rest, and you lovingly remind me that rest is also part of discipline. You align my heart to work hard when it is time to work, and to wait calmly when it is time to wait. Create in me a clean heart, O God, one that knows when to move and when to pause, without guilt in either place. As this playful walk continues, I feel lighter, steadier, and more grounded. I trust the process not because I understand every step, but because I trust the one walking with me. I choose discipline without rigidity, patience without frustration, and trust without anxiety. With you at my side, even the long road feels meaningful, joyful, and exactly where I am meant to be. Jesus, as we walk together, I admit that my emotions sometimes run ahead of my feet. 1 moment I am confident. The next I am questioning everything, and you just smile and slow the pace so my heart can catch up. You remind me that emotional stability is not about never feeling deeply, but about not letting every feeling take the steering wheel. You gently steady my inner world, washing it clean the way Psalm 51 speaks of renewal, calming the highs, softening the lows, and teaching my heart how to stay rooted even when emotions try to wander. You make this work of emotional balance feel lighter than I expected. When my mood shifts without warning and my thoughts start spiraling, you nudge me back to center with humor and patience. You remind me that feelings are visitors, not decision makers. Create in me a clean heart, O God, one that does not panic at discomfort or chase excitement to feel alive. Restore within me a steady spirit that can feel joy without becoming reckless, and sadness without becoming stuck. As we keep walking in the soft morning light, you teach me how to respond instead of react. You help me pause before overthinking, breathe before assuming, and trust before spiraling. You don't rush my emotional growth. You walk with me through it, step by step, moment by moment. Renew my spirit so I can remain emotionally grounded, disciplined in my responses, patient with my inner process, and confident that with you beside me, stability is not forced. It naturally grows as I learn to walk at your pace. And now, Jesus, as the sun climbs fully into the sky and warms the earth, I lay every corner of my heart before you. I surrender my doubts, my worries, and the restless thoughts that crowd my mind, trusting that you will steady what I cannot steady alone. Restore my spirit with your gentle hand, as Psalm 51 promises renewal and cleansing, washing away fear, anxiety, and uncertainty. Let every plan I have, every step I take, and every dream I nurture be held in your presence, anchored in purpose and guided by your wisdom. May I feel the security of your constant companionship, knowing that even when life shifts unexpectedly, my heart can remain unshaken because you walk beside me. Jesus, teach me to embrace patience as a daily practice, not a distant goal. Let me learn to trust the unfolding process, even when outcomes seem delayed or unclear. Steady my emotions so I do not overreact to frustration or disappointment, but respond with calm, clarity, and discernment. Renew my heart so that discipline becomes a source of freedom, not a burden, and so that consistency in small daily actions leads to meaningful growth. Finally, Lord, anchor my spirit in trust that transcends circumstance. Let me walk confidently, even when the path is uncertain, with the assurance that you are shaping me in ways I cannot yet see. Fill me with joy and peace as I pursue my goals, and remind me to honor both the process and the purpose behind each step. May my heart remain open to your blessings, my mind aligned with your wisdom, and my spirit renewed daily, so that I can move forward with discipline, patience, and unwavering faith. Let every breath I take reflect gratitude, every choice I make reflect intention, and every moment be a testament to your abiding presence and transformative love. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel to join the community of people who are spiritually transforming in the divine space. Amen.